Hi there, this is Roubina Khodadin, artist, healer and spiritual guide. We're going to talk about how to boost our immune system in very simple ways, how to use our mind, our emotions, how to have some immunity boosting tips, some simple ones. So, first of all, we all know that sometimes our body is telling us clearly what we need. Sometimes before we go out, we think, oh, I should take my scarf, but then we forget about it. Or sometimes we wake up and we want to drink lots of juice, but we don't have time and we have to go to work. Or we can't be bothered to go out to get that juice. So by listening sometimes to those little messages of the body, it's amazing how much we can prevent, how much I would say silly illnesses. Of course, there's no illness this silly, but there are some illnesses like, when we catch a cold and sometimes there is a need. We need to catch that cold because it builds our immune system. But sometimes there isn't a need to catch that cold and it just kind of messes our day or our week or even our winter. So in that case, listening to those little messages can be helpful. So pay attention every day to what maybe your body is telling you in terms of needs. The second thing is, for instance, when children are, we tell them, we congratulate them, they usually try to do their best again, because children, when you say well done, they're like, yeah, I'm going to show you again, that unconsciously subconsciously they are actually wanting to impress you even more. Okay, the body is not a child, but the body responds to us, the body responds to our mind, responds to how we treat it, and by simply every day acknowledging the power of your body by saying thank you. It can just simply be under the shower. Say thank you, my body, for being so strong. Thank you, my throat, for having helped me go through this winter. Thank you, my stomach. So any part of you that is more fragile, because sometimes, let's say before winter, I tend to sort of feel sore throat more easily. So just sometimes by waking up and putting the hand on the throat, whether it's before I'm ill or even when I'm ill, that kind of helps already by saying thank you. It's just a simple thank you. And I know I talk about this gratitude thing in many videos, but and I'm sorry if you're fed up with me saying this, but if you've listened to some newer scientists, some more modern scientists, they will tell you that our cells respond to our feelings. So that's the second way to actually be very simply prevent some illnesses which have got no place to be. Third thing is, I do consultations, right? So one thing that I see over and over is that people who come to me with illnesses, most of the time, I mean, not most, all the times, they are people who've actually refrained from expressing their emotions, refrained from acknowledging how they feel. So that might sound very simple, but you might realize that a lot of people who get ill often, or maybe who've got throat illnesses, are often people who maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years later, they might say, well, these things happened to me 20 years ago and I never wanted to tell anybody about it. Or I wanted to say this to someone, but I didn't dare. I'm not saying that we have to express every single little thing that we think to somebody else or what we feel to somebody else, but definitely expressing our feelings and our emotions to ourselves will help our body be more relaxed and be stronger. So I will link up just now the video about the messages of the emotions. Emotions are not the same of feeling as feelings. Emotions are kind of raw: sadness, joy, pain, not pain, sadness, joy, anger. Feelings are a bit deeper: feeling of pain, feeling of guilt, feeling of ecstasy. These are kind of feelings. So if we acknowledge our feelings and we process our emotions, and when we can, or if we need to, we can act upon them, then this will help our body be so much more relaxed. So please look at the video that's going to appear now about the messages of emotions. So to sum up is to listen to the messages of the body, the simple daily messages, to express our thankfulness to the parts of the body that we want to prevent from getting ill, and third, to listen to the messages or acknowledge the messages of our emotions. So by doing those three things, if there is like a call that is going around and that doesn't have to catch you, it won't catch you. If there's any illness, no matter what, that is going around that doesn't need to catch you, it won't catch you. So but in spite of all that, if you need more help, then please get in touch with me. The link is in the description box for a consultation. And also make sure you join me on Instagram as well. And remember that I do soul paintings, and soul paintings are paintings that help us in many different kinds of ways. So everything, all the link is in the description box, and I wish you a good day, a good evening whenever you're watching this. Make sure you like the video, leave me a little comment please, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd be glad to have you there. Make sure you click the notification bell as well. Thank you, bye bye.